Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Tommy, can you hear me? Not doing a proper show today, but doing a proper show. I'm doing a recording session for my direct to vinyl fans, people who have places pre-orders. And I'm going to try and record a whole mess of songs this evening. Might take a break to go for a jog. But I want to see if I can record like 10, 25 songs in a row. And I'll be hard at work here, so I may not be engaging you all as much as a normal show. But, you know, first of all, I got to set levels on the computer. Make sure I'm not blowing out the mics. All right. Just getting my view set here so I can see my sine waves. There we go. Please don't talk about me. Please don't talk about me. Not close enough. Not quite close enough to the guitar mics. These are not my normal guitar mics. Some of my good microphones got caught in Nashville before the quarantine, and I haven't had them shipped to me. So I'm using some 58s. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. You always want to, sing your loudest note so you know you're not going to zap out the machine when you sing loud. All right, so this first song, I'm going to my order sheet here. David Scott, Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone, from the She album, which you can see is right there. Okay. I love playing with my little branding banners or whatever they call them. Isn't that fun? All right. All right, I think I'm ready. If I goof up and I start over. Recording. Mr. David Scott, you are one dreamy fellow, supporting me for so many years and so quick with being at the shows and bring. Oh, yeah, that's not what I want to say. That's silly. Okay. I won't complicate this. Mr. David Scott, one of my dearest fans, this one's for you. Played on the guitar. Here, I'm going to start that over. Mr. David Scott, one of my dearest fans, this is your request. Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone, performed on the guitar upon which the song was written. My Gibson 125. Please don't talk about me. Gotta warm up. All right. Mr. David Scott, this one is for you. Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone, performed on the guitar upon which the song was written. Please don't talk about me when I'm... I played the wrong chord again. This is going to be a disaster. Mr. David Scott, this one is for you. Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone, performed on the guitar upon which it was written. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. You may find that you love me more than you know. Oh, please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Well, I don't want my ears ringing till I hear say so. And I will estimate the clouds at 9. Whoa, at 9. You'd say 3 clouds divided 3 times. Whoa, well, please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Your friends would say you acted like such a fool. You're a fool. Please don't spread the word about what went wrong. don't want my ears ringing with the words of fools. Fools, and your emotions turn upon a dime, on a dime. You keep your 2 cents, and I'll keep mine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Talk, 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 if you change your mind. I wanna hear you say it. Don't change your mind. Don't wanna hear you say it. Don't change your mind. I wanna hear you say it's so. Oh, 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 oh. Please don't talk about me now. Please don't talk about me now. You may find that you love me more. Please don't talk about me now. Sha-la-la-la. 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 All right, that one's for David. All right, we got 14 people in the room. Pretty cool. You press the save button when you're done recording. All right, next direct to vinyl person is Don Watson. Oh man, yes. Don Watson wants Vagabond. Now, I recorded a lot of these songs during my recent live casts on Sundays, Staying Home Again World Tour. But I didn't think they were the best versions, so I'm just here today doing different versions. All right. Put away, that was my first guitar pretty much ever. I owned a Dan Electro previous to that, which was a little too cheap, and then in about 1980 bought that from Newt Coupe in Minneapolis, the haloed record store where the Prince Cloud guitars were made, and that's all in the news right now because they're one of them's going up for auction shortly. And it just so happens that my dear friend and the bass player in my first band ever worked there at that time. So did another high school buddy, and these guys are deeply involved with the estate and the Smithsonian and bringing this guitar to auction. It's really cool, and I won't give any. Not related to the Cloud guitar, my buddy sent me this photo just a few minutes ago of Newt Coupe. And I believe this guitar that I just played, my Gibson 125, basically the first real guitar I ever had, bought in 1980 or 81. I believe Paul sent me a picture of it on the wall in Newt Coupe around that time. This is bananas. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. It's the fourth guitar on the left. Ponk. Okay, fourth guitar on the left. This is a picture of Newt Coupe Music Store in 1980, around the time I bought my Gibson 175. It's the fourth guitar on the left. Isn't that nuts? History is such a cool thing. Here we go. Blown up a little bit. And there we are, fourth one on the left. I believe that is a 1980 photo in the dappled sun of Minnesota, across from West High School, of this guitar. Fun stuff, huh? All right, I thought I was going to have I thought I wasn't going to turn my attention to the camera and talk to you all. I thought I was going to be at a recording session, but here we go. Paul Grubb, if you're listening, I love you. Okay. Next one, we're doing Don Watson. Vagabond was recorded in E flat, but I play it in D position, which means that capo on the first fret is required. Little tuney. This is a recording session. This is not a show, so you have to be patient with me. And let's see, Vagabond is also on She, so I'll just leave that album cover up. Darn. Okay. Yeah, well, you'll have to listen to me tune. I want to get these right because you've barged in on my recording session here. All right. Tuner. Not voice memos. That would be where I keep all my song ideas, both good and bad. If I had a better capo, it wouldn't make everything so sharp. I'll just do it without a capo. Oh, that's why we're out of tune. I tuned this down a half step. My trusty guild. Vagabond is a song that I just wrote. It poured out of me. Songs rarely just pour. To the point where I kind of have no recollection of even writing it. I do remember playing it at the location on the day where I wrote it, but I don't remember writing it. It's like some sort of nursery rhyme that was embedded in my my genetic code. This song. I often liken songs like that, like Bill Withers' "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone." It's like a nursery rhyme. It's like he tapped into something so simple and so true to him and to everybody else. It seems like, it feels like, it sounds like a song from the subconscious. All right, this one goes out to Don Watson, the first man to ever interview me on cable television. Quitting something I can't understand. I could rewrite my own song, but those weren't the right chords. All right, this one goes out to Don Watson, the first man who ever interviewed me on cable television. Quitting something I can't understand, and moving out's a thread, it's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. It's too low. It's too low. I got to get this capo right. I'm going to use a different capo. This one might be better. You're very patient. Thank you. All right, Vagabond. Yeah, that's more in tune. This one goes out to Don Watson, the first man who ever interviewed me on cable television. Quitting something I can't understand, and moving out's a thread, it's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. I'm damned if you leave or if you stay. Now I'm out of tune. Oh. How do you like the sausage being made? Hey, Strawberry Fields had like 64 takes, right? Okay. Yeah. And then the third chorus verse has a something special. Broken me in every little James Taylor action in there. All right, I think I'm ready to actually play this song. Okay, here we go. And all right, here we go. This one goes out to Don Watson, the first man to ever interview me on cable television. Quitting something I can't understand, and moving out's a thread it's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. I'm damned if you leave or if you stay. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? What's it gonna be, vagabond? Serving smiles is what I do all day. I called you, but the phone just rang away. I pictured all your things packed up in bags. I wondered if you'd leave the photographs. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? You're very fond to me, but never gone. Is it you or is it me moving on? What's it gonna be, vagabond? The holidays come lurching like a ghost. Do you remember fighting at my folks? I swore another year would not go by. I couldn't have told a bigger pack of lies. I couldn't have told one bigger pack of lies. So give me something real, vagabond. You're very fond to me, but never gone. Is it you or is it me moving on? What's it gonna be, vagabond? Vagabond, vagabond, All right, there's Don's song rendition for his direct-to-vinyl, and I'm going now to Rhonda Rankin. Oh yes, Rhonda. She ordered 2. This Is Everything and Through Any Window. All right. I'll do Through Any Window first. Got a lot of requests on this song. This is a favorite of people's. Sounds pretty good. Sounds slightly better. Okay. I should check my levels here. This is a recording session. And we're a little quiet on the butt mic. The butt mic! So I'm going to crank up. Let's see, we got 25K gain on that. 25. I'm going to turn that up to 30. Who's thinking about me? My nose itches. Okay. I'm hearing this weird chirping sound, and I know out in the yard there's a guinea fowl. I wonder if it's the guinea fowl. We've been seeing turkeys a lot since we moved in here. Turkey, saw a fox yesterday. Of course, eagles and raptors and pileated woodpeckers, but never a guinea fowl before today. All right, here we go. For Ms. Rankin. For Ms. Rhonda Rankin and Dan too, the whole family in Omaha. Early in the morning when the sun comes through any window, breaks the promise of each day, a new early morning. Through any window, blue is the memory of a bedroom lights, green as the envy I can't hide, red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Sunlight kissed me on my head of gloom in early morning, glides across the bed then fade by noon through any window. In early morning, blue is the memory of a bedroom lights, green as the envy I can't hide, red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Through any window, school bus take them far from home, take the children far from home, take the children far from home, soon to see how sad their lives become. Through any window, and blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes, green as the envy I can't hide, and red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Through any window, in early morning. Through any window. All right, now we're gonna do Waiting for My Entrance. Now I sang this one lower. We tuned down the guitars on this song on Parador. Oh yeah, I should do my. We've moved on from She, and now we're working on the Parador record. Mm-hmm. That's the cover for the 10th anniversary version, which has all the alternate takes embedded in it, and a bonus song, and a bonus alternate take song. Crazy. Anyway, I recorded this in a lower key on the Parador album, so I should make sure that I can still sing the high parts in this higher key. Waiting for my entrance, blowing past the street sign, missing every other turn, still getting there on time, staring in the loopholes, taking every shortcut, knowing that my very best is on the other line. This is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you ever went, looking back at you. Staring in the green lights, waiting there for nobody, knowing that the future wow, and sort of left behind my minor major. What about the third time? This is the other high part. Hanging in a long line, knowing that my favorite shoulder to shoulder blade, still getting there on time. Yeah. Okay, I can do it. I can sing it. I'm actually in pretty good voice today. This is crazy. I'm an old man. How can I still sing high? I feel an openness in the upper registers. All right, we'll move on to doing This Is Everything. This Is Everything from the Parador record for the Rankins of Omaha. Waiting for my entrance, blowing past the street signs, missing every other turn, still getting there on time, staring in the loopholes, taking every shortcut, knowing that my very best is on the other line. This is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you ever went, looking back at you. Tripped up on a green light, waiting there for nobody, for the future that I left behind, standing in the way. What about the third time? Hanging in a long line, I fall a shimmer on a shoulder blade. Damn it! Come on, give me the sign. Yeah. This is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you ever went, looking back at you. This is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you looking back at you. Staring back at you. Looking back at you. That went pretty good. Those lyrics are easy to forget, and for some reason, I always jumble them around, and that went really nicely. I haven't played that song in 6 weeks or something. That's pretty happy with that. All right, moving on to the next direct to vinyl order. We've got Royce Callerud. Yes, from Kirksville, Missouri. We're going to do California. All right. These are direct to vinyl recordings, so I need to keep it a little bit on the short side because, vinyl, you only have so many minutes on the side of vinyl until the sound quality gets bad. I can always edit it and send it to them later for pressing. So I take back everything I just said. But California is on a different album. It's on the Wisely album. Oh, that is so nifty. Nifty Swifterton. All right. I'm going to play California. For Royce Callerud. All right. California is in the key of B. I play it in A. Capoed on the 2nd fret, right? I feel like I said, my voice feels wide open. I wonder if that's because I had a lot of chocolate chips before this session. Just kind of got me going, right? I should probably explain my T-shirt. It's a fantastic album that I was a part of. I produced it and co-wrote a bunch of the songs, but really, the creative impetus of it was Michael Ryther. Kids of the Earth, Songs for a Green Generation. Kids of the Earth, Songs for a Green Generation. John Fields helped out on production as well. And my Willie Wisely Trio boys were the solid rhythm section of most of the whole thing. Johnny Punchetti, too, in LA, did some of the tracking work with us. What a great album. If you have kids and want to sing them songs about, really cool songs about recycling, Kids of the Earth. Songs for a Green Generation by Michael Ryther with a Y. Okay, California. And like all these songs, I'm just going to go through the hard parts. So, California's killing me. That's the waiting on the Cherokee. So James Taylor, right? Wasted hours on a Ouija board. Missing that I can't afford. Maybe for tonight, green lights will ride down sunset. Jumped into a dream and drove up to the beach almost. Don't let the clouds stop us now. 'Cause I told you I wanna fly, float, rose down to California. It's a lot of chords in that song. And the chorus is kind of long too. Oh, then there's the bridges, plural. Oh, love that chord. That's an A chord over a D, and what that means is that the 4th of the chord is actually in the bass, so it gives it that unsettling thing. If you put the 5th in the bass, it's let's see, how can I do that? Here, it's a little more settled. The 4th, more tension. The sharp 4, more tension. How about the flat 4, also known as the major 3? That's very sonorous, right? Not a lot of tension there because it's essentially a major triad, and you just, instead of having the 1 in the bass, ba 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 ba. You put the 3 in the bass. Ma ba ba ma ma. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. All right. California. Oh, there was one more bridge. I always think of Steely Dan when I play this bridge. Those hits are something they would do. I'm not playing the right song. There we go. All right. It's very important that I open my eyes very wide when I hit that chord, because whoa, I'm up. And actually, what chord is that? Let's talk about that. I think that's a B7 over its 5. It's actually, I'm not talking concert pitch because I'm on a capo, but that's the 5 and it's in the bass. If I want to put the 1 in the bass, that's a B7. But now I'm putting the 5 in the bass. That's the 7. And then you're at the tonic. That's a 7. Sharp 7. 1. Woo. All right. Anyway, these are the... Didn't know I was going to go here. All right. Am I losing you? Yeah. All right. California. You've been wanting to hear this. This is California for Royce Callerude of Kirksville, Missouri. California's killing me. I'm outside waiting in a Cherokee. Wasted hours on a Ouija board. Something isn't here I can't ignore. Well, maybe for tonight, green lights will arrive down sunset. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe it. How come nobody wants you, California? 14 freaks on a magic bus. That's not exactly how I pictured us. Hanging out by the golden door. There's something missing here I can't ignore. Well, no one understands your circles in the sand like me. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe it. How come nobody wants you, California? California. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float, I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe in. How come nobody wants you? California, California, yeah. Woo. That last chord always reminds me of a Paul McCartney song. It's in like Live and Let Die or With a Little Luck or something. So it's just major 3 way up there. Oh no, it's a major 7. I don't know, just a major 7 chord. But anyway, that's very him. Okay, so moving on. Shikaboom. Next song is to be recorded for direct to vinyl for my private clients, direct to vinyl clients. Oh, yes, of which you can also be one. You just have to pay up. Yes, it's so much money. Not really. It was just $25, and then I cut you a direct to vinyl performance that's unique. This performance of this song is unique, and I dedicate it to you. Kind of a neat thing. All right, Mr. Paul Williams is next of the Twin Cities, and he asked for Cracked World View. That's cool. All right, Cracked World View, also on the Wisely record. Pow. All right, Cracked World View was recorded with a guitar tuned way down, so I'm not even going to try it on a standard tuned guitar. I'm going to whip out the old kind of Nirvana vibe. Yeah. Yeah, something about this guitar reminds me of Nirvana acoustic at Unplugged, MTV, that show. All right, we're going to do Cracked World View. I'm not even going to tune this guitar. This guitar sounds a little better out of tune, but yeah, I'm not going to touch it. All right, so we are, and this is for Paul Williams, a man who is wonderful to me, treats me wonderfully, and I know he owns a whole library of my music and comes to the shows, and I see him on Facebook, and just means the world to me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it just does. Right. All right, here we go. Cracked World View for Mr. Paul Williams. We stood to watch it fall. I can sing that better. Yeah, that's better too. we stood to watch it fall. The wall that cut us all disintegrates into everyone. The things you felt were real, impossible to conceal. Fear melts away into joy. So why are we still fighting the cancer? We all know the question follows the answer. And every day I grow a little bit farther from you. And love grows smaller in the tin and the holler of your cracked worldview. I met a lot of people and people are divided, it's true. But every day's a reason for a shorter season of your cracked worldview. Yeah. The sky turned orange blaze, gone aerosol insane like brotherhood, swallowed everyone. That's when we knew we'd been blind. It crawled inside our mind and said no one loves nobody. Well, we know the love and we know the anger. Now look in the mirror, there stands a stranger. And every day I go a little bit farther from you. And love grows smaller in the din and the holler of your cracked worldview. I met a lot of people and people are divided, it's true. But every day's a reason for a shorter season of your cracked worldview. Yeah. All right, moving on to our next request. What album is it going to be off of? We've got Brian Anderson. Oh, dynamite, dude. California and Vagabond. All right, so I'll do Vagabond first since we just did California a minute ago for Brian Anderson of San Jose. How do I look with a pick in my mouth? Like I'm missing a tooth? Hi. Hi. Oh, it's not working. We're back to She for Vagabond. My knee. Every day. Just checking some daylight. There's only a little bit of daylight left. I really wanted to go for a jog today. I might take a break here and relax. All right, so Vagabond. I think I proved that I need to have a capo on this, but I lost my good capo. Albert, I've lost my harmonica, said Paul Simon. Name that song. Albert, I've lost my harmonica. Name that Simon and Garfunkel tune. I once knew a man so small, so tall. He had a brain so small, like he wasn't like you and me. He didn't like poetry. Bob Dylan, whoever that was. It's just Simon and Garfunkel. I don't make this stuff up. Okay. We're doing Vagabond for Brian. Okay. For Mr. Brian Anderson, my dear friend of San Jose, California, this is Vagabond for you. Quitting something I can't understand. I already screwed it up. Quitting something I can't understand. And moving out's a thread, it's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. I'm damned if you know, I know my fingers are clunky. I'm going to practice this at higher speed. I should start with the intro because then my fingers kind of warm up into the song. Quitting something I can't understand. Moving out so thread it's not me. Broke me in every other way. Damned if you, damned if you leave or if you stay. What's it gonna be, vagabond? All right, I think I've got it. Oops, I'm recording all this? I don't know about that. All right, this one goes out to Mr. Brian Anderson of San Jose, California. My dear friend, Vagabond. Quitting something I can't understand. And moving out's a thread, it's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. I'm damned if you leave or if you stay. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? What's it gonna be, vagabond? Serving smiles is what I do all day. I called you, but the phone just rang away. I pictured all your things packed up in bags. I wondered if you'd leave the photographs. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? You're very fond of me, but never gone. Is it you or is it me moving on? What's it gonna be, vagabond? The holidays come lurching like a ghost. Do you remember fighting at my folks? I swore another year would not go by. I couldn't have told a bigger pack of lies. I couldn't have told one bigger pack of lies. So give me something real, vagabond. You're very fond of me, but never gone. Is it you or is it me moving on? What's it gonna be, vagabond? Vagabond, vagabond, vagabond. All right, there you go. All right. Brian wants, let's see, also California. I know I just played this song, but maybe there will be some striking differences between this version and the last. California. Or maybe I'll just change the title to Nobody Wants Ya, Arkansas. How about that? Okay. And this is California for my dear friend Brian Anderson of San Jose, California. California's killing me. She's outside waiting in a Cherokee. Wasted hours on a Ouija board. There's something missing here I can't ignore. No one understands the circles in the sand like me. Yeah, I sang the wrong lyric. That was the difference. This is for my dear friend Brian Anderson of San Jose, California, called California. California's killing me. She's outside waiting in a Cherokee. Wasted hours on a Ouija board. There's something missing here I can't ignore. Well, no one understands. Maybe for tonight, Karina, maybe for tonight is the first. I'm very present, but that I've got to sing the right lyrics. California's killing me. She's outside waiting in a Cherokee. Wasted hours on a Ouija board. There's something missing here I can't ignore. Well, maybe for tonight, green lights will arrive down the sunset. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe here. How come nobody wants you, California? 14 freaks on a magic bus. That's not exactly how I pictured us. Wasted hours on a Ouija board. I've got more friends here than I can afford. Well, no one understands your circles in the sand like me. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let the clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe here. How come nobody wants you, California? California. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let your clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe it. How come nobody wants you, California? Move some earth, heaven and earth. There you go. That was a shot to Brian. And let's see. The next vinyl pre-order I got here is Mike Chiaburu. Mike Chiaburu. I think I've got that right. Through Any Window. I think a little splash of water is in order. Let's see. Thank you for everybody for hanging out. I haven't really been monitoring the comments. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. That's fine. And good, because I'm in a recording session, damn it. Right? Okay, so California. I'm going back to my little album cover situation. And California was on the Wisely album. And Through Any Window was also on the Wisely album. It was also appeared on the Parador album. Wisely, Parador. But I'm going to do the version on Wisely, which is a little more stripped down. Early in the morning when the sun comes through any window. Sound like Social Distortion. That's how Social Distortion would play it. They do it a little faster. Early in the morning, early in the morning when the sun comes through any window. Damn, I sound just like Mike Ness. All right. Whoa, don't do that too long. I'll trash my dulcet tones. I posted today about GERD, GERD, acid reflux. Yeah, nice topic. But I was suffering from it for a long time, and it was in fact impacting my music in a big way, including leading to surgeries on my vocal cords twice. And the reason I thought of it was because I'm drinking apple cider vinegar water, and that has been the miracle cure for me. So there you go. My stomach, man, just stick a camera down there and you would just see terrific pink. Just the most terrific pink. Who am I channeling? All right. Mike Chiaburu. I'm going to go with Chiaburu. Through Any Window for Mike Chiaburu. And it's possible that I've met Mike, but I cannot remember where he lives. He's in Los Angeles. There we go. All right. Here we go. This is from Mike Chiaburu of Los Angeles, California. Through Any Window. Early in the morning when the sun comes through any window, breaks the promise of each day a new early morning. Through any window, blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes, green as the envy I can't hide. Red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Sunlight kissed me on my head of gloom in early morning. Glides across the bed, then fade by noon through any window. In early morning, blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes, green as the envy I can't hide. Red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Any window. School bus take them far from home. children far from home. Take the children far from home, soon to see how sad their lives become. To any window, and blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes, green as the envy I can't hide. Red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. To any window, early morning. To any window. All right, that was Through Any Window from Mike. And next I'm going to move on. Let's see, we've got another Through Any Window request, which I'm going to push till a little later, just so that we're not repeating ourselves. And then we've got another California request, which I'm going to push to a little later. And I'm going to do This Is Everything. It's interesting. You can see what people's favorite songs are across my whole catalog. And This Is Everything is my Parador record. Who did I say this was for? Oh, Jordan Sovereign. That's great. Love this guy. He's in the Twin Cities too. Okay. All right, this one is for Jordan Sovereign of the Twin Cities. This Is Everything. I'm waiting for my entrance, blowing past the street signs, missing every other turn, still getting there on time, staring in the loopholes, faking every shortcut, knowing that my very best is on the other line. This is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you ever went, looking back at you. Tripped up on a green light, waiting there for nobody, for a shimmer on a shoulder blade. Come on, give me the sign. What about the third time? Hanging in a long line for the shimmer on a shoulder blade. Damn it! Come on, give me the sign. Yeah. Oh, this is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you ever went, looking back at you. This is everything, everyone you ever knew, everywhere you looking back at you, staring back at you, staring back at you. All right, this is everything for Jordan. Moving on to let's see. We got another Vagabond. Let's see. Let's mix it up a little bit. We'll skip that one for a time being. I think Too Quick to Love. How's that sound? Okay. Too Quick to Love is also on Parador. That album. Yeah. Okay. This one I wrote in a key that's a little lower. I co-wrote it. A lot of these songs I wrote with other people. But yeah. Yeah, so This Is Everything. That was written with Tracy McMillan, and she's an author and a television writer for television. And this one was written by Rebecca Lord, who was, I think, starred 10 years ago, probably almost 20 years ago in like Road Rules, one of those shows. I wrote this with her. All right. All right, I'll do this one without warming up. We'll see how it goes. That dirty old t-shirt never looked better and hung on the frame of my beautiful Heather. She's young and I am stung through all of the pain and all my denial. The arguments lasted for miles and miles. We went deep, deep in love. It's so wrong, maybe Heather, we weren't made to fly. We got lost, we were too quick to love. The bedroom was burning, sweat on your face from the golden retrievers that slept across our legs. I insisted, you resisted. It's so wrong, maybe Heather, we weren't made to fly. We got lost, we were too quick to love. So don't try and make things better, though you're sweet to try. We got lost, we were too quick to love. We got lost, we were too quick to love. If I'm in the kitchen, don't call down the hall. Just stay in the bedroom, 'cause the back door's ajar. I'll be missing. I need distance. It's so wrong. Maybe Heather, we weren't made to fly. We got lost. We were too quick to love. So don't try and make things better, though you're sweet to try. We got lost. We were too quick to love. We got lost. We were too quick to love. We got lost. We were too quick to love. If I were the steam train, you'd be the brakes. If I were Manhattan, you're a cabin upstate. Long distance. Long distance. Directory assistant. There you go. Out of tune guitar and everything, but I kind of liked it. A flat B and a sharp E. Nah, flat and flat. All right, that's better. But preserved forever in vinyl, direct to vinyl. And, oh, I forgot to dedicate that, didn't I? Yeah, that's for Grant Lindbergh. I had to go back and this is Too Quick to Love for my dear pal, Grant Lindbergh. Of Cambridge, Massachusetts. All right, there we go. All right, moving on. Okay, so that was Too Quick to Love. I know what we're going to do now. Let's do Rain Can. Okay, Rain Can was originally on, many of you know it from Turbo Sherbert, but it was originally on my first full-length album ever, entitled Rain Can. It's from 1991. 1991, this one here. Willie Wisely Trio. And there were four of us. It was before I knew how to count. And we toured the nation and made this album in 91, released in 92. We're a great band. Weird, awesome band. Not weird, awful band. A weird, awesome band. And we got back together in the aughts to make my True album that came out in 2012. So if you want to hear the latter day version of this band where we really had it together, less drinking, you can listen to that album. But Rain Can, it was I was really into getting into jazz and gospel music at the time, big time, and you can tell it's got a lot of weird influences on it. Anyway, Rain Can is on that record. And let's see, who is this for? I got to keep remembering my dedications. Tony Shore, right on. Oh, Tony Shore of Stillwater. With Tony, I actually live right near Stillwater, doing my shopping there. So it's funny who I lived half continent away from Tony for 20 years, and now we're back in Stillwater. Great little town east of the Twin Cities. All right. And this one is called Rain Can, and it's for Tony Shore of Stillwater, Minnesota. I wander up a hill to see the city by the bay. It fills with bilge and all the sewage of one day. I'm blown away, so I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. I ride my bike through town. 4 years I never feared until they knocked me down. They stole my shit and kicked my face. I am amazed. So I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. Whoa. Up the curb, the window rolls as a pistol is exposed. He says no wisely's on my turf. His pistol squirts. So I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. Me aside, he said, stop singing about the issues of our day. Everything you've said is just so base. You're just a pretty face. So I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. So I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. Water, so I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. All right, so it was Rain Can off the album Rain Can. Going back a little bit here, I think we're going to do, I have 3 songs that 3 people ordered. So there's a little bit of repetition in this. So I have to apologize for that. But let's see. I'm going to go back to do a little cleanup here. Mark Rutkowski, yes, from Oyster Bay. Oh, I love you. All right, we're going to do Through Any Window for him. I think this is the 3rd and final time you will hear this song. A lot of people requested it for their direct to vinyl. Here we go. For Mark Rutkowski of Oyster Bay, Through Any Window. Early in the morning when the sun comes through any window, breaks the promise of each day, a new early morning. Through any window, blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes, green as the envy I can't hide, red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Sunlight kissed me on my head of doom in early morning. Glides across the bed, then fade by noon through any window. In early morning, blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes. Green as the envy I can't hide. Red as the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Through any window. School must take them far from home. Take the children far from home. Take the children far from home, soon to see how sad their lives become. Through any window, and blue is the memory of a bedroom eyes. Green as the envy I can't hide. Red is the color that she lays so bare in early morning. Any window in early morning. Any window. All right, that one was for Mark, and that was, I forgot to change my album cover. That's on the Parador album. Okay, now we are back to, I think we will do, did I already do California for Brian? I think I did. California, yeah, I did. Seton Hawkins wants California. I'm going to wait one more song to do Seton, because I am going to first do Ella for Donna Burditch. Donna was my neighbor in Laurel Canyon for 8-9 years, and what a lovely person. And I miss her terribly, actually. And so does my wife. I'm losing my phone battery here, so I've got to plug it in. Donna saw my kids grow up from little tiny tykes, I'll tell you. All right, and that's what this song's all about. It's from the Wisely album, and just lost my pick. All right. This one's for my daughter. I wrote it for my daughter. I also named my record company after her, Ella. And it was sort of a play, like L.A., the LA record label, Ella. Her name is Ella, for Eleanor. But I thought, Ella Records, that's kind of cool. And then there's a guy with crazy sunglasses that look like cassette tape reels. Anyway, I named a lot of stuff after my Ella. And that album cover actually features her 2-year-old squigglies that I made into some larger artwork. All right, this one, yeah, better take a drink of water. Don't want to wear down the voice. We've still got probably 20 recordings to go. I probably got 10 recordings go to still make all the direct to vinyl that I need to do for all the fans that ordered it. I appreciate that. And then I wanted to do some extras so that I can just order one-off live vinyl records that I can sell from my merch table. That'll be fun. I'm hopeful that merch tables will come back. I'm very hopeful. We'll get over this. Just like you'll get over having to watch me drink water. All right. I know that was tough. Ooh, and maybe that was loud. Sorry. All right, so this one is called Ella, and it's for Donna. Okay, great. This song is called Ella, and it's for my dear neighbor in Laurel Canyon, Donna Burditch. You kiss my neck and it feels sweet. 1,000 circles draw complete. And deep inside this painful world of love endures. And baby, don't you touch ground. Our paths were never very clear. Our motives might have been impure. And after all this time of love endures, remember surely I'll be there when you're down. Yeah, baby, don't you touch ground. Oh, cable cars, Manhattan bars, where Sundays last forever. The things that made us sad seem far away. Oh, baby, don't you touch ground. Yeah, flatboard schemes, new human beings. Remember once I said never. The things that made us sad seem far away. And so we go following dreams, for good or worse or in between. And who'd have thought that with one little girl we could change our world? And baby, don't you touch ground. Yeah, baby, don't you touch ground. 'Cause daddy's here when you're down. And mama too. Yeah, I'll be there when you're down. And that one worked out really well for my dear Ella. And for Donna, too. Okay. And our next song is... Man, my hair's getting shaggy and kind of awful looking. All right. I'm sure you're all in the same place with me, right? All right. I'm going to do... there's some repeat songs, so I'm just trying to strategically do these so that you're not hearing the same songs over and over again. I think it's time for Seton Hawkins, who requested California. All right. Capo's on. Seton, one of my biggest supporters, man. And a brilliant cat. It's always nice when the people who support you, you really, really respect. And this one is California, so it's on the Wisely album, just like Ella, the song before it. So here we go. For Seton Hawkins, my dear friend from Brooklyn, New York. California's killing me. I didn't like the way I started that. California's killing me. Yeah, there we go. All right. For Seton Hawkins, my dear friend of Brooklyn, New York, the song California. California's killing me. outside waiting in a Cherokee. Wasted hours on a Ouija board. I've got more friends here than I can afford. Or maybe for tonight, green lights will arrive down sunset. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe in. How come nobody wants you, California? 14 freaks on a magic bus. That's not exactly how I pictured us. Hanging out beside the golden door. There's something missing here I can't ignore. Well, no one understands your circles in the sand like me. Boom. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let your clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe here. How come nobody wants you, California? California, whoa, yeah, yeah. Jumped into a dream and drove, got to the beach almost. Don't let clouds stop us now, 'cause I adore you. I wanna fly, I wanna float. I'm coming down your coast, trying to breathe in. How come nobody wants you, California? All right, man. That's a long song, and I've played it 3 times today. Let's see. And then I already did Through Any Window for Mike and for Mark, and I did California for Seaton, and I did This Is Everything for Jordan. And now it's time to do Vagabond for David Gallenberger. Boy, this is just a list of my Hall of Famer dudes here. There's some girls in the list too, don't worry. All right, so Vagabond. I did say Vagabond, right? For Mr. Gallenberger? Yes, yeah, absolutely. Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. In our fair, hard partying state of Wisconsin. And, okay, need to just adjust my microphones. Fell a little low there. All right, so To my dear pal, David Gallenberger of Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. This is Vagabond. Quitting something I can't understand, and moving out's a thread that's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. I'm damned if you leave or if you stay. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? What's it gonna be, vagabond? The holidays come. Oh no, I sang the wrong verse. Okay. Dang, sorry about that. All right, here we go. For my dear pal, David Gallenberger of Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, just outside of the beautiful, awesome city of Milwaukee. Quitting something I can't understand, and moving out's a thread it's not in your hand. You've broken me in every other way. I'm damned if you leave or if you stay. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? What's it gonna be, vagabond? Serving smiles is what I do all day. I called you, but the phone just rang away. I pictured all your things packed up in bags. I wondered if you'd leave the photographs. So what's it gonna be, vagabond? You're very fun to leave, but never gone. Is it you or is it me moving on? What's it gonna be, vagabond? The holidays come lurching like a ghost. Do you remember fighting at my folks? I swore another year would not go by. I couldn't have told a bigger pack of lies. I couldn't have told one bigger pack of lies. So give me something real, vagabond. You're very fun to me, but never gone. Is it you or is it me moving on? What's it gonna be, vagabond? Vagabond, vagabond. Vagabond. All right. And now we've got, better press stop. Moving on to, I've done Jordan's This Is Everything. I've done David's Request for Vagabond. I've done Grant's Too Quick to Love. I've done Tony's Rain Can. I did Donna's Ella. Okay, cool. All right, so we are now going to do Flowers for the Lady for Jeff Gross. All right, cool. I just figured out a new way to play this. I just figured out a new way to play this very old song of mine. And Flowers for the Lady is on, not on She, it's on Turbo Sherbert. Turbo Sherbert. All right. All right, this one goes out to Jeff and Ashley in Austin, Texas. As far as I'm concerned, this is your song, Flowers for the Lady. Say, waiter, can I have a flower for my baby? It's not her birthday or anniversary. Say, waiter, can I get one flower for the lady? 'Cause she's the only girl that's right by me. I want a limo that runs on hot tires, 'cause I'm blowing my last time right. There better be room for something kind of naughty, 'cause the girl loves how this poor boy provides. Say, waiter, can I get a flower for my lady? Just pluck one off of that old maitre d'. Say, waiter, can I get one flower for my baby? 'Cause she's the only girl who's right back for me. I'm on a limo that runs on rock toddies, 'cause I'm blowing my last time right. There better be leg room for something kind of naughty, 'cause the girl loves how this boy provides. See, wait, well, can I get a flower for my lady? It ain't the 14th of February. Say, wait, can I get one flower for my baby? 'Cause she's the only girl that's right by, the only girl the only one I need. Kind of screwed up the ending there. Yeah. There, I'll paste a better ending on there. All right. So that's Flowers for the Lady for Jeff and Ashley. Going back to my big list. All right. Bow. Subidubidoop. Bow. All right, moving on. We got. I think what I'm going to do is Rain Can. Yep. 3 people also ordered Rain Can. I've played it once about 45 minutes ago, so I'm going to do it again right now. And this is for, Ken, I love you. All right. This song is for Ken Goodman, the guy who released Parlez-vous Français on his record label, Pravda Records, in 1994. So I owe a lifetime of gratitude to Mr. Ken Goodman. He's an amazing man and so supportive of musicians beyond even himself. He's an amazing musician himself, and he was always reaching out and creating community with all of us. We were in Minneapolis. He was based in Chicago. It was so cool at the time to be, we're signed to an out-of-town act or an out-of-town going concern record label. It was so cool to say, we're on a Chicago record label. I don't know. I just really appreciated that. And so Ken helped us release that album. He first heard us and liked the song Rain Can, which appeared on our Rain Can record the year before. Rain Can also reappeared on, I re-recorded it because I like to reinterpret my stuff, on Turbo Sherbet. So I'll just leave Turbo Sherbet up. For Ken Goodman, a man to whom I am eternally grateful, the song Rain Can. I wander up a hill to see the city by the bay. It fills with bilge and all the sewage of one day. I'm blown away, so I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. I ride my bike through town. For years I never feared until they knocked me down. They stole my shit and kicked my face. I am amazed, so I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. Whoa, a car pulls up the curb, the window rolls as the pistol is exposed. He says no whitey's on my turf, his pistol squirts, so I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. A friend pulls me aside. He said, stop singing about the issues of our day. Everything you've said is just so base. You're just a pretty face. So I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. Water, so I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. My rain can caught a cup of Belgian water. So I bought myself a rain can. I prayed for water. Oh, oh, oh. I liked that ending better. All right, going back to my big list. And we've done a lot of these, I'll tell you. Okay, we've got I'm going to do my song Ella for Brent Roski. So we've got Ella, Cut Your Groove, Two Unknowns, and another Rain Can. Neat. Okay, I'm going to do Ella real quick. Brent Roski made many of my videos in the aughts. He did one for a ton of them on the Parador album. And he was involved in the song Parador. That's a great video that he helped with. He also directed This Is Everything and just helped me out photographing me and just supporting. Like, what an amazing human being. And he continues to do people, artists, his family, his little daughter, and honestly, America big favors, and because he's active politically too. So I just love this man, and that he requested a song about my daughter is just really touching. So I'm going to play Ella for you now. Okay, very good. This is a song for Brent Roski, a man with whom I share much, including young daughters. Did that sound weird? Brent Roski, this one goes out to you and to our daughters. You kiss my neck and it feels sweet. 1,000 circles draw complete. Inside this painful world, our love endures, and baby, don't you touch ground. Our paths were never very clear, our motives might have been impure, but after all this time of love endures, remember surely I'll be there when you're down. Baby, don't you touch ground. Oh, cable cars, Manhattan bars, where Sundays last forever. The things that made us sad seem far away. Yeah, flatboard schemes, new human beings. Remember once I said never. The things that made us sad seem far away. And so we go following dreams, from good to worse in between. And who'd have thought that with one little girl we could change our world? And baby, don't you touch ground. Yeah, baby, don't you touch ground. 'Cause daddy's here when you're down. And mommy too. Yeah, I'll be there when you're down. All right. That song's working really well today. I must be connecting with my daughter on some sort of carnal level right now. Well, God, that sounds awful. I must be connecting with my daughter on some sort of cerebral level today. She is 110 miles to the east at Grandma's cabin. And I think she's having a lot of fun right now. She's 14 and up at the lake with her friends, her summer friends, and Winston too, my son. They're just up there feeling the relief. They even still have another week of school left, but man, they are off. And last I heard, two cows got loose from the farm next to the cabin this afternoon, and the kids were walking around with two cows who were just out on a circumnavigation for fresh grass. I mean, how adorable. If cows are dangerous, I don't want to know. I think my kids are okay. Okay, so Flowers for the Lady we did for Jeff and Ashley. Brent Roski, we did Ella. Ken Goodman, I did Rain Can. Ed Kelly, this is my uncle, my mom's sister's husband. Cut Your Groove. Off of my new record, Face the Sun. Oh, in fact, I'm going to just take a moment, get some blood into my legs. There's going to be a video I'm going to want to show you. Let's see. What can I do? Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to want to show you a video in a second. I can do a little screen share with you. And that's not the one. But thanks for your patience. This is not one of my more slick shows. I'm just simply hanging out, going with the flow. I wasn't even going to live cast today. I was going to just do this recording session for the direct to vinyl people. But it turned out that I was just feeling like playing in front of the camera. All right. I think this will be good. Boom. Okay, this is all of 1 minute long, but I'm not going to show it to you yet. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to get up and stretch my legs. All right. I'll cue up that video. I'll play it a little later. Going back, what song did I say I was going to sing? Cut Your Groove from my uncle Ed. I think I will play it on my Gibson 125, which is an electric guitar, but I'm not going to plug it in. Ooh. Sorry, having some trouble. Just got it tuned up too. All right, so this is a rock and roll song, so I figured I'd play it on a rock and roll guitar, but I'm not going to plug it in. So there you go. I have video of me playing this at a show in high school. This guitar. It was a long time ago. It's like 82. All right. This is Cut Your Groove for Ed Kelly of Stamford, Connecticut. Rock it. I never made a threat I can't keep. I didn't talk tough to hear myself speak. I said what I feel was real, that's all. So don't be frightened when you acquiesce, when we plant the bomb in your dress, searching for views you can use to blow minds. I'm gonna cut your groove right on time. I'm gonna cut your groove every time. I come on like work, girl, without a word. I'll change your world. If I cut your groove, you're gonna move right now. Two people never doing what they say. We sleep at night thinking that's okay, thinking we're fooled. It's not cool, no, that's all. So don't be frightened when behind your lines, feeling things nobody finds. Those things about you we can use to feel good. I'm gonna cut your groove right on time. I'm gonna cut your groove every time. I come on like work, girl, without a word. I'll change your world. If I cut your groove, you're gonna move right now. Feel it. Oh, I'm gonna cut your groove right on time. I'm gonna cut your groove, baby, every time. Ooh, come on, block, work, girl, without a word. I'll smoke your world. I cut your groove. You're gonna move right now. If I cut your groove, you're gonna move right now. Now, I cut your groove, you're gonna move right now. Now. There you go, Ed Kelly. All right. Going back to the major list, and we've only got a few more to play. I'm actually going to take a short break, and in the meantime, I'm going to set you up with a couple of videos I want you to watch. And actually, I'm going to set you up with one video I want you to watch. And I don't know what's going to, whatever YouTube is going to play after that, I don't know. But I will be on for 3 minutes. And, okay, there we are. There we go. I always got to figure out this screen share. Screen share. Boom. And I want to do a tab here. There. Share audio. Boom. All right, here we are. We're listening party together. Okay. And I'm going to give the whole screen over to this because you don't need to see me. And I'm going to make this full screen. And I'm going to press play in a second. And then I'm going to... Did that go full screen for you? Yep, it did. Great. Forgive the man in the mirror. Hygiene is very important in these times of social distancing and quarantine. That's why when you buy... Yeah, I'm going to start it over. There you go. Hygiene is very important in these times of social distancing and quarantine. That's why when you buy my new CD, Face the Sun, we go through a strict regimen of disinfecting the product before ever sending it to you, our cherished customer. Next,
We inject it with Clorox bleach. Where's the hole?
Next, use Spectracle to remove any nasty odor and mildew.
Next, the dog gives it a solid licking.
After the dog, you're going to want to throw it in the dryer.
Half an hour. Next, we put it in the microwave. And lastly, to kill every bug and germ, we run it over with the car. You know, we could have just left it out in the yard facing the sun.
The CD was actually sizzling.
Mr. Colbert, love you. All right, thanks for hanging in there. You can watch Colbert on your own time. I find him best right before bed, and offers a bit of levity to lately in these very invariably tragic days. All right, we've just got a couple more songs that I want to do, and oh, you know what? It requires just a touch of research. My dear friend Jackie, she ordered a song, and I need to go back into my emails and see what she told me which one it was, but I didn't write it down. And sorry, I know this is just dead air, but hey, I did not even plan to live stream today. Just thought it'd be fun, keep each other company, if that's all we're doing. And let's see. All right. I'll go find out. I think, you know what? I think we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more song that I know. Oh, I think Pete Dickinson wanted Drink Up. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I think we'll end with Drink Up. I think I've made 25 recordings here today. Just boom, boom, boom. Pumping them out. 24 already. And now this will be 25. I lost another guitar pick. All right. Drink Up will be interesting. I haven't played this in a few weeks. Lots of weeks. Drink up all your sorrow. These are the days. Yeah. All right. Wrote this one with my buddy Andras Jones. He's a tremendous lyric writer. Really did a bang up job on this. We wiggled it into place together. All right. I'm going to send you off with a drinking song. That's what we're doing here. Okay. It was on my Parador album. There it is in the upper left. The poppy seed the poppy flower that was planted, that was painted by my Aunt Sue. And this is, thanks for hanging with me today. This is Drink Up. This is Drink Up for my distant cousin, Great Cat, in Hingham, Massachusetts, Pete Dickinson. I'll start it again. These are the days, these are the good ones. After this, it's all downhill. I've got a raise, but something smells rotten. All good till you can't pay the bill. Don't know what this has to do with drinking and hooking up. That's all I wanna do. And that old song's got me thinking. Drink up all your sorrow. Drink up, it's almost tomorrow. Drink up, time is borrowed. Drink up, tomorrow we're through. Yeah. I heard it said, seen it written, you can't stand still on a moving train. The seats are soft, the cabin's air conditioned. You can't feel the wind or the rain. You're right along, just laughing and drinking, hooking up, that's all you wanna do. That old song has got you thinking. Drink up all your sorrow. Drink up, it's almost tomorrow. Drink up, time is borrowed. Drink up, tomorrow we're through. Bow, bow. These are the days of ones and zeros. After this, there's nothing new. Of all the ways I could have been your hero, tonight's the best I'll do. I'll figure out what this has to do with drinking and hooking up. And those days are all through as the harsh truth starts to sink in. Drink up all your sorrow. Drink up, it's almost tomorrow. Drink up, time is borrowed. Drink up, tomorrow we're through. Yeah, all your sorrow. Drink up, it's almost tomorrow. Drink up, time is borrowed. Drink up, tomorrow we're through. All right, everybody. Thanks for live casting with me while I recorded these songs for my direct-to-vinyl fans, and I appreciate you keeping me company. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and the Staying Home Again World Tour will return. That's my Sunday afternoon live cast. I'm skipping this Sunday, taking the holiday off, and we will be back the following week. So what is that? Am I taking the my second 20? So I'm taking the 24th off, and I'll be back a week after that. What is that, like June 2nd, something like that? All right. You are fair, kind, and wonderful. Appreciate it. And have a great Memorial Day weekend.